In ancient Greece, a man named Nicias roamed the streets of Athens, filled with bitterness. Once a respected scholar, he had fallen on hard times. Disease had claimed his wife, leaving him alone with debts and sleepless nights. He envied the joy of others, convinced that his suffering was a burden unmatched. Each face he passed seemed to mock him, blissful in ways he believed he would never feel again. One day, Nicias encountered Socrates, who was sitting by the temple steps, observing the crowds with his calm, penetrating gaze. Nicias, seeing a chance to unburden himself, approached and said, "Socrates, I am cursed. My life has been torn apart by suffering, yet everyone around me seems to live without pain. Tell me, why must I endure a life of hardship while others know only joy?" Socrates observed him thoughtfully, then beckoned for him to sit. "Nicias," he began, "what you see is but a shadow. Do you think those who smile are free from pain? The joy we see is only the surface, hiding the depths where true struggles reside." Socrates pointed to a wealthy-looking man passing by, his cloak embroidered with fine gold. "That is Menander, celebrated in Athens for his wealth. Yet he visits the temple daily, pleading for the gods' mercy. His only son lies paralyzed, robbed of movement by illness. Menander would trade all his riches for a single word from his child, yet he can do nothing but watch as life slips from his son's grasp." Nicias was silent, feeling a strange discomfort. He'd envied Menander's wealth, never imagining the pain concealed behind it. Socrates continued, pointing to a young woman by the fountain, laughing with friends. "That is Lysandra. Beautiful, isn't she? The people of Athens adore her, but what they do not see is the torment she carries. She was taken from her family during war, sold into servitude, and though she has been freed, memories haunt her dreams every night. Her laughter masks a sorrow that few could bear." Nicias's face softened as he began to understand. But Socrates' gaze grew even more intense. "You see, Nicias, suffering is universal. It spares no one. Not the wealthy, the beautiful, nor the wise. Life is a series of trials, a relentless flow of joy and sorrow, shaping us in ways we cannot choose. You feel alone in your suffering, but look closer, and you will see that every soul bears scars." Socrates paused, his voice gentle but unyielding. "Remember this, if you only see your own pain, you create a prison within yourself. The bars are made of bitterness and envy, and they will close you off from the world. But if you open your heart to the battles of others, you will find connection, compassion, and strength." Nicias felt his soul stir, as if a fog had lifted. He realized that he was part of a vast tapestry of shared human struggles. His suffering was neither unique nor pointless. It was a thread in the fabric of life, binding him to everyone around him. As he rose, Socrates offered one final piece of wisdom: "Be kind, Nicias. For everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. In kindness, we find not just solace, but the strength to endure." For the first time, Nicias understood, and in that understanding, he found peace.